After creating several powerful subordinates, Khan realized that he could no longer upgrade them any further using the same bloodline. To continue upgrading his subordinates, he needed to acquire a purer form of the bloodline or mix them with another subordinate that has traces of the same bloodline. Khan laughed when he realized that he had a subordinate who fit both conditions at once. He glanced over at Omega, who was sitting alone and dejected nearby. With a devilish smirk on his face, Khan knew exactly what he had to do next. He approached Omega and placed his hand on the subordinate's head. "Omega, would you like to evolve into an even stronger version of yourself?" he asked. Omega looked up at Khan with hope in his eyes. "Yes, Master," he replied eagerly. Khan nodded and began the synthesis process, merging Omega's bloodline with that of the variant kobold. After several minutes, a new subordinate emerged, stronger and more powerful than before. Khan examined the new subordinate and was pleased with the results. He now had another powerful subordinate to add to his growing army. With each new creation, Khan became more and more confident in his abilities as a master and commander, but he couldn't help but wonder what other powerful subordinates were out there waiting to be created. With his newfound knowledge and skills, Khan knew that anything was possible. Khan merges two subordinates and an elite rank monster called Omega to create a more powerful creature. The system tells him he needs at least 100 B rank monster cores to complete the procedure, which is necessary to skip 3 ranks of species evolution. Omega has been sulking as he feels he is no longer useful to Khan, but Khan remembers their past and decides to merge them. After a complicated synthesis process, a giant 10-meter-tall creature with wolf-like features emerges, and Khan is thrown back by the explosion. The creature, named Omega, kneels before Khan, and surprisingly, speaks to him. The system reveals its stats and abilities, which exceed Khan's expectations, making it immensely powerful. Khan, who has recently absorbed a powerful core and inherited its will. He is surprised to find out that one of his subordinates, Omega, is actually a Lord-rank monster with the bloodline purity of the god-beast Fenrir. This discovery explains why Omega's strength exceeds what Khan had expected from a half-Lord rank creature. Khan reflects on the loyalty of his subordinates and how much they mean to him. He also acknowledges his own weaknesses and the need to become stronger to protect himself and his subordinates. Through his mind link skill, he senses danger approaching and orders his subordinates to merge into his shadow and hide to avoid being detected by the incoming group. As he observes the Scarlet Lion adventurer team fighting against a group of kobolds, Khan notes the team's strategic command and the overwhelming strength of a giant silver kobold. However, he also notices that the adventurer group is being surrounded by enemies from all sides, indicating the intelligence and ruthlessness of their opponents. Khan, a powerful adventurer who has recently acquired new abilities and subordinates. He observes a group of adventurers being attacked by kobolds, and decides to intervene to save a young archer he recognizes from a previous encounter. Despite having limited long-range or area of effect skills, he uses his mind link skill to hide his subordinates and prevent them from being detected. As the battle unfolds, Khan notes the strategic command and overwhelming strength of the kobolds, including a giant silver kobold. However, he is able to use his abilities to protect himself and defeat the enemies. He absorbs the abilities of the fallen adventurers and orders his subordinates to eat their cores to strengthen themselves. After killing all the enemies, Khan saves the young archer and takes her to a clinic where she can recover.